What is happening, y'all? Um, this is once again a really overdue um, Legend of Tomorrow episode review. It is episode 2 of season 3. Um, this is actually surprisingly, I really enjoy this episode. You know, and here's what I'm gonna say to whoever is in charge of Legend. I think it's Greg Berlanti, or could be Mark Guggenheim. Who knows? Or could be some other people. But whoever you are, please keep Nate Citizen Steel, because this guy, this actor, the way he delivers line is very believable, and his line are funny, relatable. I really like his character, and he has grown to be my favorite character of the team. Um, and the acting in this episode is just surprised the hell out of me. I'm not trying to offend all these actors; they're not bad actors by any means. But Legend of Tomorrow is the show that is not. It doesn't have the strongest of acting. But this episode, the acting was really solid. I there's two characters in the Time Burrow that I feel like would be really cool if they end up becoming a legend. Or not a legend, but like just join the team. That is what's her name? The female agent and Gary. The two of them provides the female one. I can't remember her name, but she had a badass fight scene with Sarah, and I love that they just hurt each other so much. They like let's just sit down and drink. That was really cool. And Gary just funny. Really funny dude. And for a episode surrounding a circus full of freaks, it's actually really heartfelt at some moments. I really I found myself invested in the love story of Nate and the old vixen, and that should be a shock, because usually in these CW shows, the romance I don't give a shit about. The Barry and Iris, Oliver and Felicity, I don't give two fucks. But for some reason, the Nate and I think her name's Amaya, the two of them are actually really cute and have good chemistry. They got some really powerful scene. Their dialogues are on point, and I just like the two of them, especially Nate. I really like Nate. You know. As for plot, it's still the same. Sort of not predictable, but it's still falling in that legend and the CW show, you know generic sort of plot. But they had fun with it. The circus was really entertaining. The CG for the saber-tooth tiger is absolute shit, but I mean, I enjoy it. It's cheesy. They strung the tiger into like a little kitten. That was actually pretty funny. Um, I love the fact that Heatwave is afraid of clowns. That was actually you know make me laugh quite a bit. And when Professor Stein showed up looking like a clown with all the makeups on, I was losing it. It was actually so funny to me for some reason. Um, what else do I want to talk about? There was one character in the freak, like the circus group. The dude who is shirtless and have like a I don't know, like this headpiece on. Remind me who, because I know that is probably a character from the Justice League animated series. I've seen him before. He like shirtless, had like a little, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but like sort of like a Hawaiian Samoan sort of piece to it. Um, and like a helmet, and I think his power is like sort of animal related. But I remember seeing him in the Justice League animated series, Justice League Unlimited. And when I saw that character again on Legend in this episode, I'm like, wait a minute, is that, But I don't know his name. So if you guys know his name, let me know in the comments section. And overall, it's a really well paced, extremely well acted, and surprisingly well directed episode of Legend of Tomorrow. And honestly, I don't find myself saying that very often. But this episode of, is it episode 2? Yes, this episode 2 actually really surprised me, and it was actually a really good episode. And we got the ending. I really like the ending because they did something really cool and sort of break that tradition. Even though it's a really generic episode in terms of plot, there's this moment in the end where Sarah's like, oh, Rip and the Time Bureau, they're facing this threat that even those people are afraid of. And they're like silenced for a moment, and you thought, oh, okay, this is just like one of those cheesy one-liner that Sarah and all this Legend say all the time. But and then they just start laughing, they just bust out laughing, and that's so great. That is so refreshing to see, how they just sort of go against these sort of what's the word for it, the things that like happen a lot in movies and TV shows. What's the word for it? Man, god damn it. They go against the, not stereotype, they go against the cliche. There we go. Go against the cliche. And it was really cool. And we got a glimpse of the big bad in this season. It looked like some sort of witchcraft or magic involved. But it got me interested. So yeah, the episode was great. And it's really surprised me because the Legend of Tomorrow TV show, this sort of like an enjoyable, self-contained sort of, I don't know, what did you call it, very self-aware of the type of show that they are. So they just kind of have fun with it, be cheesy and all that. But this episode is actually really, really good, and I'm really glad I saw it. There you go, guys. Thank you for watching this review. I know it's late, and I just do want to apologize for one more thing, is that the Supergirl review is not gonna drop tonight because something's wrong with my TV connection. Like, if you live in Minnesota, the weather just mess with the signal all the time, especially in this time of the year when it starts to get cold and windy outside. It's terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the episode probably tomorrow or even later, because I still have Game of Thrones to catch up on. So yeah, Supergirl episode review is not gonna drop till later. So I apologize for that. Yeah, that should be it. There you go. That's my review for Legend of Tomorrow. If you like this review, click the like button. Subscribe to me if you want to see more review for CW shows this year. In the comment section, let me know how you feel about the episode. If you saw it, did you like it? Did you not like it? And what was your favorite moment in the episode? With that being said, I'll see you soon.